Hey everyone, just doing a quick update video. Let me get this flashlight out real quick because this room isn't as brightly lit as the others. And this update video is showing the DiiCooling ring that I installed onto my Maker Select version 2. I will post a link to that in the description below, but this piece right here, the top portion between the metal bar, is an extended piece so the screws can lay flush as well, because the bolts are a little longer, so I wanted to make sure that they stay stabilized and at the same time not interfere with the printing head, well, the printing nozzle. But anyway, it's a DiiCooling ring. I say D because it's spelled D-I-I, and I'm using the Nintendo version of pronunciation. So right now, I have it printing off a file using PETG, the same material that the cooling ring is printed in. I am testing out how it's printing out certain sizes for this next piece that I want to do. I'll figure out how to string up the wires, because the wires on that fan are a lot longer than the ones on the stock fan. The stock fan is cut to the right length. I might just cut the wires down and heat shrink them to be the exact length as the wire from the stock fan. That way I don't have to wrap it around, and hopefully it doesn't snag on any of my prints. I'll put a link to the description below, well, in the description below, of where you can download the DiiCooling ring off of Thingiverse. And they have different sizes for different versions of it. I'll also post a link to the extended piece in case you have longer bolts or whatnot. They start out as 1mm, but as long as you adjust the Z-axis, you can make it any millimeter size you want. This, I believe, is at 5.9 millimeters. Yeah, 1.9. So I can get that straightened out. Right now, this is just printing a base for the ring that I'm printing out. Just to give you a hint, like whenever you see this video and you're wondering, what am I printing? I'm trying to print this. This is the ring from Spectre, the James Bond movie. And I want to print it to the point where I can wear it on my hand. As you can clearly see, this one here is way too big for my finger. So yeah, this won't do. So I'm gonna look up some stuff online to see how I can size the ring to fit me and what measurements I need to take in order to get that the right way. So I think this is attempt number 2 at printing out the ring as well. Yeah, this is attempt number 2 because I don't have any other rounded base files, because usually I don't put a base on them, but since I have PETG printing, I'm being cautious about adhesion, so I'd rather spend a little filament and get that down packed. So I'm gonna keep this ring right now because it also lets me run test pieces on its strength, because I think this is printed with 100% infill. So that's how I want the final ring to actually be printed, because most of my other pieces or props, I'll use 15 to 20% infill. This is just another, not exactly failed piece, but a test piece for what would be the final product here. I just had to get the sizing right so it would not only fit through here, but also thread at the bottom where the locking nuts are. So right now, that's just the DiiCooling ring that I've attached to the printer. If you have any questions about how I print it with PETG, or you want to know what settings I use, if you have this exact model, which is the Maker Select V2 or the i3 printer, the filament I'm using is by Inland. Yeah, Inland. I'll put that link in the description as well. So you'll see at the bottom the cooling ring, the spacer, and the filament, since they're all basically part of this video. As for the Spectre ring, once I'm able to size it properly, I'll do some footage of it being printed out and cut a video of the Spectre ring itself in case you want to print it out for your own purposes. Thank you for watching. I'm not going to put a link to the Spectre ring in this video because it's not about the Spectre ring. But if you want it out, if more people comment underneath and they're like, I want the Spectre ring file, maybe I can do something with it, then I'll post it in the... You know what, screw it. I'll put the Spectre ring at the bottom, but it'll be begrudgingly posted. Thanks for watching.